Hey, this is my What Does a Pizza Delivery Guy Actually Make video. I've been tracking my numbers for the past quarter, July through September. I've been tracking what I earned, what I spent in gas, and I'm going to share those numbers here in a couple minutes. Before I do that, I have kind of a shameless plug for our new Facebook page. This channel is actually part of a broader network of channels, you could say. We're calling it Relic Productions, and it includes my vlog and Kyle's vlog. Kyle is my business partner with this whole thing. Then our Relic Production channel, which is our fun channel. That's where we're doing all of our special effects and just having a good time. That's been a blast to work with. We really enjoy it. It's, hopefully you guys enjoy the videos as well. And then there's our tutorials channel, which is, it's tutorials. People need to know how to do stuff. I like teaching people how to do things, so there you go. Anyways, we launched our Facebook page last week, so if you could go check that out, like the page, that would help us out a ton. All right, shameless plug out of the way. Here's what's going on with pizza delivery. Now, these numbers are based on my experience, which is that I've been working generally from 4 o'clock in the afternoon onward, so I can't tell you much about what happens during the day. I'm in the Scranton, Pennsylvania area, just outside Scranton, actually. So there's a decent population. It's not like I'm trying to deliver pizza in Wethersfield, Vermont. And my average delivery full there and back is 6.5 miles. Something else that's significantly impacted my numbers is that I'm using, for the most part, a Subaru Outback. Best gas mileage that it gets is 25 miles to the gallon. For most of this time, it was getting around 21. So I had some work done to it, and it came back up. But that wasn't until much later into these numbers. So you'll see that that impacts my overall earnings as well. So if you're driving a smart car, you can expect to make a little bit more than what I've made. There's no guarantee that you're going to make as much as I made. There's no guarantee that you'll only make what I made. Some other things that are going to impact your numbers overall, local events. If there's some sort of fair going on, people are going to go to that, and then they're not going to be sitting at home ordering pizza. Another great thing pizza delivery drivers love is football season. Once football season gets underway, you see a lot more orders for pizza. Makes sense. People want to sit down, watch the game, and have a pizza and just kind of not have to worry about making dinner. So here's how I got my numbers. Before my shift started, I'd hit the gas station on my way to work, fill my car up all the way, so then I could track how much gas I used while I was working. I would work my hours, gather up my tips at the end of the night, and I was paid $1.10 for every delivery I went on, and that would go into the mix as well. And then I would, of course, track how many hours I worked. I could figure out roughly how much I made overall in one night, my hourly rate plus my tips and delivery fees, and then I would subtract what I spent in gas. On the way home, I would go and fill my tank back up so I could see how much I spent in gas, and also, of course, see what my car was getting for gas mileage, which was kind of depressing. It actually prompted some repairs. So that's how I tracked all of that. Now, some things that I did not consider are maintenance costs. I can tell you I drove about 1,500 miles over the past quarter doing this. So every 6 months it's going to cost an extra oil change. But I have very little way of tracking how much wear and tear it's costing me in my tires and my suspension, especially in the Pennsylvania area. The roads are not great. So I know that there's going to be some costs associated with that. I just have no real way of estimating them. My average hourly rate doing pizza delivery was $11.31 an hour. Over the past couple weeks, that's actually gotten a little bit better because fall has kicked in. There's fewer events causing me to sit around, twiddle my thumbs, and wash dishes all night. The last 2 weeks, it hasn't been below $12.75 an hour. It's almost hit $15 an hour one night, and it's averaging right around 13.5 over the past 2 weeks. And my average tip per delivery is $3.10. Now, some days of the week are actually better than others. I know that probably comes as a surprise, right? Everybody wants to deliver pizza on Friday nights. But is that a myth? Like, is Friday night just assumed to be a better night? I can tell you when there's a lot of other people working, as there typically are on Friday night, while there are more orders, it doesn't always mean you're going to get more money. My numbers have shown that I do better on Friday nights, not a huge amount, but I do better on Friday nights. Mondays have proven to be very good for me, but I've only worked 2 Mondays over the past 3 months. So I'm not working with a lot of data there. And one of those Mondays, I was the only guy on, and I had somewhere around 14 deliveries on my own. I made $60 that night. So even factoring out that information, the other Monday that I worked was very good to me. I made $13.55 an hour that Monday night. So then coming in second place are Fridays. I'm averaging $13.24 on Fridays over the course of 4 Fridays. I've worked 5 Saturdays, and Saturdays, again, there's a lot of people on, and that's actually under $11, just a little bit. In my experience, Saturdays are not a very good day to work doing pizza delivery. Fridays are good, Mondays are good, Thursdays can be all right. I've worked 8 Thursdays. Some of them there were events, and that really brought my numbers down. I made under $10 an hour a couple of Thursdays because there were things going on in town. But overall, Thursdays I'm making $11 an hour. There's the information. Do with it what you will. If you drive and you do pizza delivery, I'd love to hear what you think about this. If you want to track your numbers and share your information with me, that'd be cool. I would love it, actually. I'm going to make my spreadsheet that I've been tracking available. There'll be a download link in the description. You can download a PDF and just kind of get a good look at what I've been tracking over the past 3 months. And if you want to track your information and need some sort of spreadsheet, I can help you out with that. I can get you something that'll work for you. And yeah, that's it. So let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.